Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. Thanksgiving is over. It's the weekend. Happy Friday.
Is it Friday? Friday's not the weekend. Friday is part of the week.
Friday night is the weekend.
Night to me means also morning.
Well, maybe to you doesn't matter, alright? Maybe you don't matter.
Okay. Oh, we're going. Oh, man. Okay, so you're going to put on your ugly mask.
Come hither.
Oh, man.
Alright, so this is something the audience can discuss a little bit. Friday, weekend, Friday,
Oh,
at least from like evening onward. That's weekend, right?
You can't just like say that a certain nondescript part of the day becomes weekend.
And why can't I say that?
Okay, I don't know. Because it's like
checkmate. Because it's checkmate, Jake.
Alright, whatever. You're wrong, but I yield because you're wrong.
Correct.
And you know, you gotta give wrong people some gotta make them feel like they're at least a little bit right sometimes.
Tune in on Monday for Boss Rush Civil War.
Oh man.
Or would that be Weekend War? I don't know, man.
Weekend Rush. Because people go to movies.
So this is like our first proper temple in the game. It's one of 4. There's actually, I think this game has the least amount, and we're just finding these stray fairies all over the place. But yeah, this game, I think out of all the mainline Zelda games, especially the 3D ones, has the least amount of temples.
Yeah. Also, those things you just carefree jumped in don't look safe to jump in.
For some reason, I'm always expecting it to just eat me.
Yeah, it looks like it should be devouring your soul.
Maybe it does if you're not a Deku. I don't know. I don't want to test it, though.
I think that sounds really good.
And I'm not talking about the kid from My Hero Academia, although that is a really good show.
It's a good show, yeah.
I enjoy that show thoroughly. Although I was doodling around the other day, and I was like, I'm gonna draw Deku because he's a really cool character, and I like him a lot. And then I tried to draw his hair, and I was like, I'm gonna stop trying to draw Deku.
I'm just gonna put that back. Oh man,
put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
Yeah, there are a lot of characters that are like so specific in the way they look.
But his hair is such a mess.
It is a mess.
See, that's one thing I kind of question about his design, just because I feel like good character design is something that, you know, fans should be able to easily...
I don't think that's always true.
Not always, but it's like one thing that I've had a problem with the super complicated Square Enix designs as of late.
I love those.
Like, it looks cool. I don't consider any of it to be iconic. It's pleasing to the eye for the time, but the more you look at it, the more tired of it you get.
I wouldn't agree completely. Like, I get what you mean by it's not iconic.
Yeah.
Like, recently, Final Fantasy 15, like in the past year, Final Fantasy 15 came out. And like Noctis.
Yep.
His design was awesome.
But it was also really simple.
It was really simple.
I'm talking about the characters that have like 10 billion zippers and horns coming out of their armor, where it would take like a week to draw one character. It's that sort of thing that rubs me the wrong way, and that's what I always say about good character design. You should be able to recognize it from a silhouette.
Yeah, I definitely think it does depend. But silhouette, that's important. Being able to recognize something just because like that's the way that they look, and you can tell by the way their stature is and by all that. I totally agree. That's really important. But I don't think like excess detail when it comes to the way that like the Japanese seem to do it is bad.
Yeah, it's like different strokes for different folks, and I do think that there is definitely a place for the much more complicated designs. Don't get me wrong on that one.
Oh yeah.
It's just that I think like how complicated is Mario's design? He's just a fat plumber with overalls and a hat.
Yeah. I feel like some of those designs, even though Mario absolutely, you know, he was made by Japanese game designers.
Japanese Italians.
By Japanese Italians specifically. It's kind of going a lot more to the side of like Western character design.
Yeah.
You know? And that's the difference is like culturally. Even in just cartooning, like Western cartoons are simple. They're usually like puppet animated and stuff like that. But Japanese cartoons are still hand drawn for the most part.
Yeah. I mean, digitally now, but...
Yeah, but it's still, like, that really intensive hand-drawn process.
Yeah.
And so, it's just a matter of, like, their sort of aesthetic, like...
Oh, shoot.
Process of... what'd you do? Did you do a bad?
No, I can... Just give me a second. Alright, I got sticks. I can do this. Also, we are going to want the bunny hood.
Fast mask. I'm trying to think of like what characters I could think of that are complex but still super awesome and memorable.
We're going too fast.
Gotta go fast.
Oh. Shoot. Yes. Oh.
You could just put
no,
your... No, you couldn't. Never mind.
Put my what?
Never mind.
Is it a mask I don't have yet? Kill me.
Couldn't you, like, bounce over to the other side? You're gonna die.
I will do no such thing.
Ah, you're dead. Ah, oof.
You don't know that. Shun the non-believer.
Alright.
Everyone in the comments, shun the non-believer that is Jake. I should have moved this first.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean...
I'm good at games!
It's just, yeah, it's just one of those things, just like you just said. It's, you know, someone who is good at games would, you know, like, know what they're doing. They'd know what to do. They'd just be like, alright, it's good. I've played video games before.
You edge closer and closer to the cliff that is my willingness to kill you with every passing day.
Please do.
That
Also,
was a really messed up metaphor. I don't know where I was going with that.
Was it a metaphor? I thought it was just like, I'm gonna murder you.
The cliff was a metaphor. Or I don't... You expect too much from me.
Also, is this a boss fight?
No. At best, this is a mini boss.
This is like something you've already done out in the wilderness.
Yeah. I just gotta kill these. There, I made it die.
Alright.
I think we have to face 2 mini bosses in this dungeon.
Well, you already went in that locking room with the turtles. I don't know if that would be considered...
No, not really. You'll know the mini boss when you see him.
Okay.
Oh, you'll know.
Yeah, I guess that was a little, like, small to be anything considered a mini boss.
Yeah. Also, once we get a certain item, we're gonna be just kind of running around some of these rooms we've already been in.
Alright.
If you put away the stick while it's still on fire, it will douse the fire, but then you can still use the stick before it, like, burns up.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're a cheater is what it is.
Absolutely.
Also, what's with these moths? Are they just...
Well, they're attracted to the flame.
But they also devour your flesh, it looks like, so I mean...
Well, I mean...
As
it's a video
moths
game,
do.
Jake. Moths are evil, and they try to kill you.
What?
Also, can I hit this from here? I don't think I've...
I think you got it.
Alright. was the thing that I think it was in there I don't...
That was not a sentence.
I'm sorry.
The thing that I think was in there was in...
Oh, that was not... No, it was bees. It was just bees.
Yeah, what did you expect? It was a beehive. I thought maybe it was a special beehive with something in it. And then you put on your ugly mask and the bees was like, I'll kill that. That needs to die.
You know, see, now it makes sense.
Yeah.
The bees were justified there.
I would also like to know that bee is like as large as your arm.
Be careful. I sense a lot of evil here.
I'm sure it's fine. Oh,
is our fairy tattling on the enemy?
Is this Kingdom Hearts?
They do look a lot like Little Heartless, don't they?
A little bit. There you go.
They look a lot like Heartless. Alright, that's one. That's two. That's more than one.
You did math!
And that's an open door. And I am on my way to an open casket.
An open one? They won't bother to close it.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
Some light would be greatly appreciated.
I mean, you put torches on, so
I think it's just excess evil.
Excess evil
causing dark.
Just the room is a giant one of those things.
That's terrifying, and I don't. Oh, see, now everything's lit up. We got 6 out of 15 stray fairies. There are 15 stray fairies per dungeon. We're gonna find them all.
See, like I said before, I am pretty sure that I only ever saw about 1 or 2, maybe 3 of them anytime I went through these temples, so...
Also, Jake and I were discussing, so the whole 100% run of this game thing, maybe that's a no-go. We're not gonna get all the heart containers, because, like, trying to track down all 52 pieces of heart, like... If I had more time on my hands and it wasn't quite as cumbersome to try to do that for a Let's Play, then yeah, totally, I would do that, because you get a lot of good side quest stuff out of the way, and we will try to do the more important side quests. Don't you worry about that.
Totally, yeah.
There's one side quest in particular that I know people are definitely going to want to see, and yes, we are going to do it, but we're saving that one for the end. What we are going to do is we're going to get all the masks, which, you know, means we're going to have to do that side quest anyway, so there you go. And we're going to get all... I will decide whether or not I'm doing all the stray fairies in all the dungeons.
Yeah.
I don't think it's really going to be that difficult to do. Honestly, it's not that complicated. It's set up in such a way that you can get them all, during, like, just the one playthrough of the temple, if you know where they are.
Yeah.
I'll just have to refresh myself on where they're all hiding.
I just feel like for sort of like an entertainment-based Let's Play, instead of like, you know, we're showing you where stuff is and how to, you know, 100% the game.
Yeah.
It would become really tedious and really just not quite as entertaining by the end. You know, when we're just walking around solely to find a bunch of heart pieces, you know?
You know, those ladders could have just as easily fallen from the ceiling, but no, we'll just have them... That's fine. I forget that Termina is quite weird.
That's your excuse. It works. Termina is weird, isn't it?
Okay, I think this is the mini-boss. I will smote you.
I will smote you in the past and the future. It will have had
my level of murder upon your being will transcend time.
Ooh. Cool concept.
Actually, that is kind of neat.
Yeah.
In sort of a messed up way.
Perhaps I'll use that in the future in my life.
Mayhaps. You keeping notes for this playthrough? Good. Attaboy.
You can't hear that, but I'm drawing. Frogman.
Mini boss number 2.
This reminds me of something from Warcraft 2.
I've never played Warcraft.
It's been a long time.
The movie is the only context. The movie and Leroy Jenkins are the only context I have for World of Warcraft.
I mean, not even World of Warcraft. I mean, straight up just Warcraft.
What?
World of Warcraft is like an RPG they made. World of Warcraft, I think, came... No. Warcraft came first. And it's an RTS.
What?
Yeah, so it's like a game.
So is the movie based on World of Warcraft or Warcraft?
I think it's based on World of Warcraft.
Because it's just called Warcraft.
Yeah, I think it's based on World of Warcraft because that's the Warcraft everyone knows.
Do they share the same universe?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's giant, like, bulky orcs. And
Kung Fu Pandas.
Those weren't in Warcraft that's like a recent update. I've never played.
Recent? That was years ago, man.
Recent in my view of things, I guess. It's the last thing I saw of World of Warcraft, so.
So, relatively simple mini boss.
You just murder him to death.
Yeah. Oh, he's a frog. He'll come into play later.
He was originally a frog, though.
No, he was a toad. Now he's a frog.
Also, these vines are giving me Wind Waker Jungle Temple.
What's in the chest? What's in the chest? What's in the chest? It's a boss key.
It's a ribcage.
You know, I'm kind of disappointed.
It's like, what's in the chest? He just pulls it out. He's already scarred, so I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been through enough at this point. This kid's seen some stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing else is gonna shock him
I don't
anymore.
know about that.
Alright. Here, wait, I need to check to see if there's something in this room real quick.
Okay.
I'm like 90% sure the room I want is on the other side of the temple, but I just want to double check. Yep, I was right. Okay. Well, I don't have anything to do in there.
Thanks for wasting, like,
it was like 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's 2 seconds of my life I can't get back.
Good, I took that from you. You don't have them anymore.
Oh, okay.
You're welcome, sir.
I'm still just waiting for those things to eat you.
Yeah, you and me both, man.
Okay, I'm sad, but
I don't trust them.
Yeah.
Do those look like a thing that you should be able to trust?
Nah, but maybe it's like a. I'm trying to think of something that looks horrifying, like a dog that's angry looking.
What?
Like, have you ever seen those videos of, like, pit bulls that are just, like, super happy?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Pit bulls are adorable.
It's like a giant plant that looks like it should be devouring you. But it isn't. It's actually really nice. How are you supposed to get that?
I forget.
Could you, like, use your bomb mask above it?
I think it's gotta be pierced.
That looks like an angle.
We got a Pierce Brosnan in it. Aha!
For the low price of 15 arrows.
Shut your face.
Arrows are a prized commodity. I prefer arrows to money in this game. Do you just want bees?
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, what? What?
Yeah, there were 2 beehives. I'd shot the wrong one earlier.
Oh, okay.
Actually, shoot, I think I was supposed to get another one in that room that we were just in with the
That's alright.
Dear.
That's okay. Alright. I mean, we did talk earlier about this not being a 100% again, so I mean...
I'm getting it.
It's alright.
I want to at least get all the fairies for this one. And...
It's too bad that you can't go into those plants while you're still a human. Because
Oh, there it is.
Yes! Been waiting for... He didn't just murder you?
Hey, now listen here. So the Deku Mask, outside of skipping across water, his utility is not going to be quite as much as before. Because now we have the bow, and a lot of what I was using the Deku Mask for was to, like, hit things that were in distances not close to me.
Yeah.
Or as less sophisticated people would say, it was for ranged attacks.
I was like, I don't understand why less... More?
Yay!
I don't know.
I think that's all we need in this room. Because, yeah, there's a ton in the room right before the boss room.
Okay. Yeah, I wish you could go into those plants as just normal Link.
Yeah.
It would be glorious. And a little disgusting. You know, it's fine.
You do.
Treasure.
Oh, I think I remember.
Have you ever tried to roll up a surface?
I want to now. Okay, yeah, we're definitely on the right track. All the rest of them are through that door.
Awesome.
Alright, I want to get up over there. Nope, that was bad.
It's like, do you realize
The mistake you're making.
Ah, you did it again.
It's fine. Everything's fine. No, don't, Link, don't get back on it. What are you doing, Link?
Is this gonna be our first death?
Actually, no.
Okay.
I'm not willing to accept that.
It would be funny, though.
That wouldn't be our first death. I died earlier.
When?
I know I died once.
Did you, like... I think you... I don't know, did you... Oh, you drowned, I think, once.
No, I got killed by something. Yeah, it was by the P-Hat. In the grotto.
P-Hat.
Yeah. It's called a P-Hat, Jake.
This shouldn't be this hard.
Especially since I'm using the cheapest possible method.
Oh, P-Hat!
What?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's the stupid, like, pineapple-looking thing.
Yeah. You did get totally murdered by that.
I did. Alright, there we go.
Huh?
Alright, I don't have a lot of arrows left, and we don't have a lot of time. In fact, we have no time left.
Whoa!
So, we're going to see you in the next episode of Boss Rush, so we can continue this, little puzzle here, and try to get in to see and murder the boss.
You make him sound like a doctor. Like, we're in to see Dr. what? What, goat?
Dr. Odalwa.
Oh, yeah, it's not a goat at all.
Alright, we'll see you later, ladies and gentlemen.
See you guys.
This was Boss.
We didn't do that last.
We didn't do that last time. Our joke is dead.
Our joke is dead. It's Boss. Spinning. Spinning. He's just like...
It's all tuckered out.
I would be too if I was spinning so much.
Alright, good night.
Look at him. Look at the mini-map. He's just like drifting. Just that little arrow is just like, yeah, donuts.
Go to bed.